Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and welcome to another lesson brought to you by the Institute of Ibn Mandhoor. This lesson, inshallah, we will be talking about definition. What does it mean when we say a word is definite or when a word is indefinite? And how this concept is portrayed in the Arabic language, and the different ways we can express a definite or an indefinite word. طيب, in English, when we say a word is definite, we mean a word is specific. So a definite word is a specific word. So it could refer to a specific object or a specific person, but something specific. For instance, if you want to talk about the book, then the book is definite. Why? It's specific. It's the book. If you want to talk about the car, it's specific. It's the car as opposed to any other car. So one way to express the idea of a word being definite is that it will be in the form the X or the Y or the Z. So the word the would indicate that it's specific, i.e. it's definite. So what about a word that's indefinite, i.e. not definite? Well, an indefinite word, as we said before, is a word that refers to a non-specific item. A person maybe that's not specific. So, using the examples before, we can say a book, a car. So the prefix a would mean to say that it's now indefinite. As in, we don't know which book or which car we are talking about. So, for example, if I said I read a book yesterday, the follow-up question would be, which book did you read? Why? Because the book here is not specific. So, in the very basic sense, a X would refer to an indefinite item, and the X would be a definite word. Now, in Arabic, how do we express such a concept? Okay, there is no such word for the and a, as in there are no separate words like in English. The way we express this idea in Arabic is very simple. Now, let's take a word, baytun. Baytun. Now, baytun means a house, specifically a house. Now, some dictionaries or some translators or some people might say that it actually means house. There is no such thing as the word house. Every Arabic word would either be definite or indefinite, i.e. it would mean either the house or a house. So as I said, baytun means a house. Now how did I know that? How did I know that baytun would mean a house? Well, the tanween is the double dhamma that we have on the ta of baytun. Baytun. It gives rise to the un sound at the end. Now the word for tanween in English is nunation. Nunation. Why? Because the effect of adding a tanween at the end of the word is the same as the effect of adding the letter nun at the end of the word. For example, baytun. Baytun. We can hear the nun at the end of the word. So this double dhamma, it means that it is indefinite. This is what tells us that that word there is indefinite. Baytun. Now, to render this word into a definite state, we merely add the two letters alif and lam, al, before the word, and remove one of the vowels, i.e. remove one of the dhammah. So baytun will become al-baytu. Al-baytu. Now how is this now definite? How do I know it's definite? Why? Because I see the al at the beginning of the word, and that is really what tells us it's definite. The fact that one of the dhammah drops off is intuitive. It has to drop off. You can't have both the al and the tanween existing at the same time. Okay, this is wrong. It will never exist. So if we were to say al-baytun, it's wrong. It never exists in the Arabic language. Okay, baytun, a house, al-baytu, the house. Okay. Now, as mentioned previously, al-baytun with the al and the tanween never exists in the Arabic language. However, baytu with one dhamma at the end actually does exist in the Arabic language, but it means something completely different. Okay, there is a grammatical rule that says that this exists, but we are not going to cover that now. Okay, for now we are concentrating on definition. Definite words, indefinite words. And we said that baytun with the tanween means indefinite, a house, and al-baytu with the al at the beginning and one dhamma refers to a specific or definite word, and we translate it as the house. Let us now consolidate what we've learned with some new words, insha'Allah. طيب, let's take the word waladun. Waladun. Now the word waladun means a boy. I've translated it as a boy because of the tanween, waladun. Again, to make it definite, I add al at the beginning of the word and take up one of the dhammah to get al-waladu. Waladun, al-waladu. The word for girl is bintun. It means a girl, bintun. To render it definite, al-bintu. Bintun, al-bintu. The word for pen is qalamun. Qalamun, a pen. Qalamun. Again, to make it definite, al-qalamu. Qalamun, al-qalamu. Finally, the word for a key is miftahun. Miftahun. To make it definite, we say al-miftahu. Miftahun, al-miftahu. Alhamdulillah, that now concludes our lesson on definition. Inshallah, you found that beneficial. But you may wish to obtain further elaborations or may have other questions in terms of definition, and you're more than welcome to come pose those questions at our own forum on www.ibnmandhoor.forumotion.com. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.